Alright, now here's a great video talking about Project Bluebeam, the coming great deception, how they're going to pull it off. Basically, UFOs, we've been brainwashed to believe in this, top secret anti-gravity technology, this alien technology, when it's nothing more than the magnetic Earth field technology. Like a $5 compass can just prove to you that the Earth has a magnetic field. That's all this is. That's why they always have this donut shape to them. They're like a round disc. A coil inside there is like a electromagnetic technology, just kind of hovers right off the ground. It's anti-Earth magnetic field technology. But here's a kid's video game that shows people disappearing. And the cause is these UFOs, these aliens. Remember this movie War of the Worlds, where it's like an EMP effect. Nobody's cars will start. All the power's out. There's these aliens. Everybody's in pandemonium and fear. That's because they are programming us for what they're planning on doing. I would like to point out that if you believe that you're living on a round spinning ball among billions and billions of galaxies and all this, you are completely brainwashed and deceived. Everything that the Bible says about the earth is absolutely true. There are four corners. God separated the waters and created this firmament, this dome. You are not moving right now. You're not walking around upside down on a spinning ball. You've been brainwashed. Okay? So this whole alien Project Bluebeam will be one great deception. If you come over here and you listen to Ken Peters' testimony, basically he hears the rapture horns go off. There's pandemonium. The power's out for 2 weeks. And he hears these people in the street saying, where did all these people go? People are missing. There's millions of people missing. Well, when the power's restored, there's this new leadership, this new man coming into play that's going to lead everyone. And what's amazing about his testimony is he says not a single bullet was fired. There was no revolution. Now that sounds like fear. That sounds like hopelessness. That sounds like possible great alien deception during the same time of the rapture. That's what it sounds like. Now, if you come over here and you check out this Project Bluebeam in action, I mean, the technology that they have, the holograms that they have, they could deceive the entire world with this technology. They could have thousands of gigantic UFO, disc hovering all over the skies during the time of the rapture. I mean, there's just no doubt. And speaking of rapture, here now the Simpsons TV show seems to be the most accurate Illuminati future plans that they reveal to us. Seems like the Simpsons never makes a mistake, Like their future plans they put right out in the open through this television show, this cartoon show. Right here. You see this 9, this 23. Well, 923 is throughout all kinds of movies, right? Well, if you take 6 plus 7 plus 8, you get 21. Okay? 21. Which is kind of interesting because the year 2021 should be under the last president of the United States, under that administration. Whoever is going to be president, because we believe that Trump will be a 4-year president. By the year 2020, we'll have some kind of economic crisis or collapse. Everyone will hate Trump, and the next president that comes into play should be the real 44. Okay, the 44th king, or I don't know, queen of Babylon the Great will be the last one. And it just so happens. Remember this movie, Deep Impact, 21 plus 23 equals 44. Okay. 21. So Simpsons, 923, 6 plus 7 just happens to be 21. So 923-21 could be the year 2021 is when this big planned out deception event could take place. Predictive programming at its best, The Simpsons shows this is very incredible. This is Lisa coming into presidency after Trump and America's bankrupt, and the similarities between her and Hillary Clinton are staggering. Now, I believe that Michelle Obama will be the next president, that Barack Obama will be in the White House during the time of the destruction of America. Because there's been hundreds of people that have had all these disturbing dreams and visions, where they see Obama in the White House during the time of the destruction of America. And Deep Impact just happens to show, this black president when this big fake asteroid comes, smashing into the ocean and America gets split in half and all that crap. But you never know. See, I can't totally tell. Hillary may be the last president. I don't know. But remember, The Simpsons predictive programming shows where before Trump leaves office, America will be like bankrupt or something. Okay, so let's move on back to Project Bluebeam. Go over to Google, type in satellites. You'll soon find out they're all fake. It's all CGI. Satellites don't really exist. They do have thousands of weather balloons. Okay, Rob Skiba has these videos about launching weather balloons, these high altitude balloons, and what he found out from the manufacturer is that the military, they buy thousands of these balloons. There is like 10,000 high altitude balloons floating above us right now, doing all kinds of things. Okay, so do some of those have this Project Bluebeam technology on them, or is it, these UFO, round disc, this Earth magnetic field technology that they have, Project Bluebeam on, or is it just holograms from the ground pointing up towards the sky? I'm not totally for sure, but I can almost see the time frame of Project Bluebeam and this great deception. I think it's around the year 2021, during the last president. Whoever comes into play after Trump, okay, will be the last president of the United States, most likely, the real 44. Right? And also, in case you haven't figured out, Michelle Obama is actually a man, so that would fall under the judgment fell on the 44th king of the original Israel, and they believe that judgment will fall on America during the time of the real 44th king of Babylon the Great, which is America. And if Michelle Obama is actually a man, then that would make her the 44th king, the real 44, or the last one.